Trending stars.
Hello everybody, welcome to our Trending Stars segment, and today we have the also lovely Mike Mash who's here in the building. I love his energy because yesterday when I was asking him, he was like, yes, I was like, yes, this is what I need.
I'm coming
through. So thank you so much for pulling through.
One time.
We appreciate you, man. Mike Mash has been on our trending top 5 with his song Ghetto featuring Pro Voice, and we're wondering, we have never seen Mike Mash working this hard. What does he want this year? So I thought it was, let's bring him, let's understand what's going on, and let's catch up. Rather, this is a catch up session with the artist, find out good jaga, Zwenda modani ndipo so akubwela ndi iti
Zibakasha morani.
All right, firstly, just tell me how the year 2024 has started for you.
I think it's a year of growth, and when 2024 was starting, I was like, I'll make sure this should be my year.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, I need to do things differently. I need to plan everything. Because I think back in the day, I was like, okay, let me do this. I mean, releasing a song because you have the song at that moment. Yeah. But now I have plenty of songs, and it's just a matter of choosing. And
so did you, when you're in school, were you already making these songs? Would it now, because now you're done with school, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
Now you can like release the projects or what?
Well, it was really hard to really put my all in music. Paying attention to the fact we didn't Umaris, I had research and I had to focus more since the end, it gets tougher. And I was just creating my concept. I mean, like a concept but then creating music was after I had finished. And that's around Feb. So like I had almost the whole 2023 creating. I needed to feel that I'm in my prime again, because you lose it the moment you stop creating music. But then when you get it, so I feel like I'm at that point. It would be my tracks. And
I love the concepts that you come with. They're not predictable. We never know what you're gonna put out, which is amazing. Tell me what goes on in your head when you're, writing the music.
Well, I make music that's relatable to everybody. I feel like it carries more weight when you're talking to someone, like an experience maybe you've gone through at some point. Maybe somebody has gone through the same thing, so you just try to create it in a more creative way. Okay, because most times I can talk about mental health. I'm telling somebody to work hard no matter the situations. I can preach my faith in the music. Relationships, heartbreaks, something that people are going through my age almost day in, day out. So that's what my music is all about.
Trending stars.
We've always known you, Mike Mash, as a gospel artist or someone that loves the Lord, always wants to, portray His holiness, His grace, even in your music, the way you carry yourself. But that was Galigari. That's the Mike Mash we once knew. The Mike Mash that didn't have locks, a bit skinnier too. How about you? Has anything changed over the couple of years that we haven't heard from you? And your look has also changed as well. What has changed in between then and now for you personally?
Well, I feel like I've chosen to be myself more. Looking back in the day, I would say I was that kind of a person who got easily carried away by what people said, my thoughts about how I should look, how I should present myself. But it's me, it's Mash. So I have to do it the Mash way, you get it? So talking about the music, I wouldn't say I've switched. I can just end up but I've always chosen to be that positive guy who, if I'm putting out a song, it has to have an impact on somebody. So like I said, I can talk about whatever thing, but then yeah.
All right, I hear it. So you're still in there. the way we once knew Duncan Gwamba, for example.
Yeah.
He started off as a very, very gospel artist.
Yeah.
But now he has just like fizzled in with just singing about the good news, life and everything. That's the way you are also at.
Yeah.
So that people can't put you in a box.
Nah, they don't have to put me in a box. If they put me in the box, I'll get out of it.
Have you always wanted to have locks?
Or
this is part of knowing who you are.
I think it's part of knowing who I am. I grew up in a strict home, honestly. Could you feel about the fun I am, but you got dreadlocks? Yeah, it's like anytime it's Vuda. But then over time I've realized good this even my parents like, you know what, let him be. Because it's funny, good like after my graduation I was like, Miss Mafuna degree.
Okay,
Okay,
but you do seem like to have a good relationship with your parents. I think more especially with your dad.
Yeah, but I was born in Agua because it's meant to be as a goodie. Parents, I'm going to go for otherwise, Muslim Kaira. Because I mean, they can tell you that Priscilla to phone carry will nurse. Feed up a TV. So I think that's the very first step they took. Okay, we should let him be. That is just as I'm if you get it. I think that's what parents do. Okay, tend to see and say
Okay, how about the support? Are they supporting?
They're very supportive.
Your projects, your music.
Yeah, they're very supportive. I even dedicated a song to them in my recent album because I dropped an album last year, my first album. Their support was great. Basically, even I want to shoot the music video. You go like, you know what, man, I go like, nah, I'm good. Nah, you need to do something. Muna to banga za tour. You go like, okay, if you need anything, just tell us. So I was like, okay, we're getting there. Because I think it's crazy. You should not support your kid and then you should make it.
Yes.
So I feel like every parent need to do that. Like support your kid's dream. You should look into it and pitch in ideas because sometimes it may not be perfect. We are kids. They are more experienced. They may tell us, okay, we know I'm gonna go this is maybe do it this way, maybe do it this way. But yeah, they're very supportive and I'm grateful.
I like that as well. One thing I've recently learned about supporting or also being part of something that is not yours, but the support that you show, even after you win, you feel like all of you guys have won together. So when you win that award, I'm pretty sure your parents will be like, hey, first of all, invest the award in Indiana, which makes a lot of sense, rather than when you're doing the job all by yourself, and then when you win, someone comes celebrating with you. You kind of feel like, where were you when I was struggling? I mean, okay, you have mentioned that last year you released your very first project, your very first album. Tell us more about this album and the process of you saying, I think now is the time for me to release an album. Did you think that was the right time for you to release an album?
I think it was the right time because, to be honest, my 2023 wasn't great. I went through a lot of depression, heartbreak, and it was really crazy for me. And at some point, I even thought of withdrawing from school. I was like, you know what? Because we had that option. I did a program for 5 years, but you could withdraw if you get the 4th year. You just get a normal degree. So I was like, you know what? I'm calling it quits. Like, you should reconsider a decision as we approach the end of the final semester for 4th year. So and then I was like, nah, it's not worth it. I mean, I'm only left with a year, but to be honest, I was in a safe space. I ended up just creating music. I felt better when I'm writing what I'm feeling at that moment, because that's what I do the most. The way I'm feeling at that moment, I write something that blends well with how I'm feeling at that moment. So I was just creating music, and my friends like Praise Manifest. He created a space for me where I can just go to a studio anytime. So to spend more time together, I vent, tell him my issues, and go like, let's create music, We ended up like creating, I think I had 55 songs.
Oh, wow.
Like, we need to choose. And then we ended up choosing 15 songs, put out a project, and it went on well. Like it has 560,000 streams on Spotify. most videos I haven't done from the album yet, but I'm planning on doing one. The Aguzige song I did with Baraka.
Okay.
And it was just about my faith, my heartbreak, my depression, and talking to somebody who is going through the same issues. Like, you know what? You don't have to quit.
Yeah.
Keep on fighting. I went through this. I even had a friend at some point who committed suicide when we were in school, and it gave me like a reflection. I was like, you know what? When that happened, we were like, that guy was dumb. Anybody talk whatever. But then when I got in such kind of shoes that you're feeling the same way maybe the friend was feeling, yeah, like it's something you just want to quit and disappear.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares. But at the end of the day, they say there's light at the end of the tunnel. And
true.
here's the light. It's
Here's
shining.
the light. And thank you so much for,
Shining.
you know, fighting through the depression.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't be sitting here, you wouldn't be releasing music the way you have been, you know, being consistent and all of that.
Trending stars.
Tell us, what was the name of the album for someone that doesn't know the album, and some of the people that you worked with in the album?
My album name is Aguzige. That's my baby sister's name. And why I named
she
it,
must be happy.
Yeah, she is. Why I named it Aguzige, I think that's the only person I felt like mad at that moment. She's young, like 6 years old, but
Cute.
when we're together, we feel like, you know what? When I'm
a
sad, she would
protector.
come to her. Why are you sad?
Yeah.
Let's go play. Let's go do something.
Yeah.
So we were like, you know what? This little soul, I mean, she means a lot to me. And the artists that I featured in my album is Masoba, there's Baraka, Sika Kim. Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
So far, has it done well, and what you thought would happen?
yeah, it's progressing really well.
It's
I never imagined myself having good numbers on a project on Spotify and things like those, and I know it's still moving. And my prediction, 2024 Agamated, we may hit 1 million or even more than that, because I feel like the more I'm releasing singles, people are, when they listen to the single, they go like, okay, let's go check out his other music, and I go like, oh, he has a dope album. So like the singles are carrying the album, and yeah, things are working.
Okay.
Yeah.
So recently you've released a song called Superstar.
Yeah, Superstar.
And you have featured Gwamba in there.
Yeah.
We have also seen you around Gwamba and stuff. Is he like one of your friends? Is he mentoring you? Is it something that you were like, okay, I want to check out the Superstar. I want to be close to the Superstar. I want to know what is it. Yeah, tap into the cup overflows. Okay, tell me, what's the relationship like with the landlord?
Well, I've always known him and talked over the phone when I was a student. He even came through at some point supporting me, and I was contesting for entertainment director.
Okay.
But we never met like that.
Okay.
And that time I also started the show The Oven at Zuni. So when artists came, we would interview them and stuff like that. But mainly, he's always been like one of those role models, people I've always looked up to, go like, you know, I want to rap like him, but not sound like him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so good, his delivery is on point. And I even wrote a song in my album, it's called Role Model.
Okay.
And I was talking about how I look up to him, and some other kid also look up to me.
Yeah.
But we're humans, we're not perfect. They may see the good side of us, and they maybe get disappointed when they get closer to us like that. So yeah, I've been around him lately, you know, FIFA, Connects Boys.
Okay.
We're chilling. He goes like, check out the song I'm about to release. What do you think? And it's put me in a space where I go like, okay, this guy, I look up to him and he trusts me with his unreleased music and wants to hear my opinion. I mean, it means I'm good as well. I have a proper judgment. And the reason why we put him in the Superstar song, he's one of those superstars. He's carried the hip-hop flag in Malawi for quite so long. Summer Flova, year in, year out, is still making dope music. And it was more like a story. Good Fana, he's trying to rap in school, and then he's there. And
he's really living like a superstar. I mean,
for real.
I saw the music video, I was like, Okay, this is the same combo. This shows everybody. Oh, okay, she's really living a super.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. It's good to know that you're not in any competition with anybody, but you have humbled yourself and said there are these veterans, there are people that have been running the game and they're still here, still running at the game, and I just want to tap into that, know how they have been consistent for some time.
Yeah.
You did a project, I think, last year as well called Broken Crayons.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did that project start about and what is it all about?
So Broken Crayons, we called it the Broken Crayons Tour, as a project about mental health. After going through what I just explained, I felt like I can do more and reach out to people like me in the society, in schools and things like those. So I reached out to my friends, other artists like Pro Voice, Sean Morgan, Quest, Veda. So we're like, let's go on a mission. We should go in secondary schools
so
first.
This is you just asking them as a favor and your friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go on a mission, secondary schools, and then from there, let's take it to the next level, and then we grow big. So the core idea of the whole thing, Broken Crayons, why it's named Broken Crayons, comes from the common phrase that says, broken crayons still color. It means whatever it is that you've been through, you still have purpose or value, just like broken crayons, they can still color. So whatever it is that we're doing out there, we are trying so hard to empower the youth, to raise awareness for mental health and just inspire them. I mean, all these artists I've mentioned, they've gone through secondary school, university, and they're working, they're doing music. So I think we're a perfect example that, you know what, maybe somebody's an artist too. He would choose to do school first, and then his artistry will also come on and catch up. So that's it, and it's still ongoing. We did one at Jupasura Secondary School, and we're also executing another one. We'll announce soon.
Trending stars.
So why are you targeting secondary schools? Why can't you go to colleges? Why specifically secondary schools?
Okay, so the main idea, I wanted to start it from the best.
Okay.
I mean, these kids...
Even primary schools.
True.
Okay.
So the plan was, because these people, most of the time, they have a different calendar. So when maybe the high school kids have closed, we'll take it to uni and then do like that until at least we've reached a huge number of students. So we wanted to start it small like that because it's also one way that we can be able to contain it. We didn't want to have high ambitions because it's not sponsored by anyone yet. So it's just me going like, you know what, okay, let's just outsource funds and support from my friends. And then we came together and create a dope event. And it really went on well. Even Gwamba came to support us. Okay. I was like, what? Because we never talked about it. I mean, he was like, you once mentioned about your tour thing and I saw posters. Are you doing it today? I'll come through. I was like, what? And then I told my friend, the one who's managing the whole project, I was like, stay in touch with him because I can't. I mean, we are already at the event. And then he shows up. It was really, really dope. And it brought more value to it. At the end of the day, some people who look down on it, they're like, okay, this has value. They're like, okay, next time when you're doing this, call us. We'll support you. So I mean, it's good to support kids like us who are coming. And it's
body and to see like you don't need to have huge numbers, you don't need to have all the money in the world for you to make a difference and for you to teach someone that is probably going through something like that or in life, just preparing some people. All roses and fun. They reach a point where things will feel like everything is heavy, but you need to be strong and know good not. If all right, thank you so much, Mike Mash. This year you have released about 3 projects already. Really nice music videos. The recent one is the Superstar one we've just talked about, and Ghetto was the one that was on our trending top 5. What are your plans this year, 2024? Because we're already in May now. What are your plans moving forward? What should we expect from you, sir?
All right, so I have a project. I don't know if when time comes to release it, it will still be a project like that, or maybe we'll just break it to singles like it is. But I have like 6 songs already ready. we're just planning. There are dope features. I won't break it down now, but there are dope big features in it. And as we're approaching summer, I want to release it because the music, it's more Afro. Like I said, I don't want to be in a box.
Find out who you are. We are ready though.
Yeah, so I have songs ready, music videos. We're still cooking, and yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm still consistent.
Behind the scenes, I told him this is the most he has been consistent ever since he started making music.
True.
And I'm very proud because I think every 2 weeks or a month I see your name popping up, you're doing something, your name popping up. So I'm guessing you have a team now.
Yeah, I have a team. Of course, I'm still building it,
Yeah.
still picking different individuals to work together. But yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll be looking forward and looking into your direction. Let's hope that this project is dropping soon, whichever way you want to drop it as. But what are your last words to your fans and anyone that's watching?
Well, to my fans, Sasio Banga support. Keep on supporting your boy. And I'm still here for you, creating music. I'm still the same guy you've known.
Just with the locks. And a little bit of some meat.
The one thing I say, boy, to interact with my social media because most of the times I always create a space where I want somebody to talk to me, to open up, because most people have been coming in to vent their issues, and I'm in a better place where I can refer them to somebody that I know can be of help. So don't be scared. My tracks are let's share. Let's share, and thank you for the support. Peace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mike Marsh as our trending star today. I'm very happy and honored to have him with us in the program today. He has told us the projects that he's working on and some of the things that we were just curious. But now to plan again yotani, and congratulations to you. You have finally finished school and you're putting more energy